Welcome to the Kevin Carhe Show. My name is Kevin Carhe. On today's live, we discussing why is it so hard for women to make good choices in men. Thank y'all for tuning in to the live stream. Please get the likes up, and don't be afraid to comment. Let me know what you think about it. Salute to the free crowd. Salute to the free crowd. Free of heartache, heartbreak, and heart manipulation. Guys, let's go and jump into this thing, man. This lady sent me this on IG. She said that I have been dating this guy for a year now. At first, everything was fine until a few months back where he started drinking. Well, he started drinking, huh? And now that's questionable, but we'll see. We'll see. When he is drunk, he calls me names and insults me to point out where he told me, excuse me. She wrote this bad. When he is drunk, he called me names and insults me to point out where he told me I sleep around, yet I don't do anything wrong. So basically, she's saying he tells her she sleeps around while he's drunk. Now, all of a sudden, he done started drinking. All of a sudden, he's calling her out of her name. He's accusing her of sleeping around. Granted, guys, we only hearing one side of the story. And remember, women will protect their innocence at all times. So we got to be careful with this. She goes on to say he drinks and stays out until the next day. When I do ask him where he has been, he tells me it's none of my business. As harsh and cruel, guys, as that may sound, uh, women will stay with men that treat them like this. They don't want the typical go to work, hardworking man. They want the emotional excitement. Women are addicted to emotional excitement because the go to work and come home type of guy, he gets cheated on. He gets disrespected. Now she goes on to say when he's not drinking, he's loving and caring. Oh, wow. Now, this is a perfect example, guys, of the emotional roller coaster. 1 minute he's loving, the next minute he's caring. After that, he's just a horrible man. He's a narcissist. Guys, these are the type of actions that women are addicted to. The roller coaster action, the roller coaster emotional ride, guys. 1 minute he's loving, next minute he's a horrible man. These are the type of actions that women get addicted to. See, guys, we get into the mode of thinking that, we're going to meet a beautiful woman, we're going to have so much fun, everything is going to be okay, we're going to relax, we ain't going to have nothing to worry about. But women's emotions are never on a straight line, guys. They're never on a straight line. Because if there's no drama, a woman will create drama. Because a straight line emotional person, which is men, we tend to be boring. And women don't like boring. If your woman goes super long without creating some drama, you can bet your ass that she has a side dude somewhere in the picture. And that is the emotional roller coaster ride that you don't know about. And she'll use you as support, the Band-Aid for all the bumps and bruises that her side dude places on her, because that's her emotional roller coaster, guys. But he also told me that he loves alcohol and this is who he is. See, she started off with this, he was drinking. She started this off, man. And man, you knew this guy was drinking. She knew this guy was drinking. And now she's trying to convince me that all of a sudden he just grabbed a bottle and started drinking every day. First of all, it's hard to hide that you're an alcoholic, period. I mean, eventually she's gonna smell alcohol on your breath, but I know what this is from. This is just for her to garnish attention. And I know I'm chastising a young lady. I know I'm chastising her, but you know, sometimes we have to, you know. She goes on to say he's been out working. Well, he has been out of work, and when I do call him to see how it's going, he tells me I'm putting him under stress and starts insulting me. Guys, women are obsessed with bums. She knew this guy was a bum from day one, but bums come with excitement. These are the type of guys that'll drop everything that they doing. And see, we when I say bum, you know, we want to paint this mental picture of a homeless guy. Bums come in all shapes and sizes. Bums can come with a nice looking car, appear to have his own place, but come to find out ain't none of that true. But the easiest way you can find out a guy that's probably a bum, probably don't take care of his responsibilities, probably the guy that shies away from any kind of responsibility, is a guy that will drop everything he has to go travel with you to all these different places. Oh, we going to the beach this weekend. We at the casino this weekend. We at the museum. We doing this. We doing that. Guys, anybody or any man that has something going on, that's busy, that's building his network, building his empire, he cannot stop and drop everything he has. I don't care how much money he has in the bank. He can't stop and drop everything he has. He can't. Business don't work like that. Even though you don't have a boss, God damn it, your customers are your boss. Like if I don't go pick up a load tomorrow for my customers, guess what? They're gonna find somebody else that'll pick it up. They're gonna find somebody else. If you're selling shoes and you don't want to sell people shoes, guess what? They're gonna go to another store. It's as simple as that. I don't care who you think you are. If you're building an empire, you just can't drop what you're doing. But you know what? These are the guys that are considered boring, because building anything takes time, guys. Building anything takes time. And if he's doing that to rip and run around with you, then guess what? He's a bum. And after you figure out that he's a bum, you're going to feel like you're tricked. You're going to feel like you've been tricked. And yes, he's under stress, because guess what? He don't want to get no job. He don't want to get a job. He probably didn't have a job, and you just ignored the fact. Now she goes on to say, if I don't call him, then he says I don't care. And I know he's drinking, as he said. It's a part of his job. He also mentioned to me that he lives a double life, and I asked him, what does he mean by that? He never answered me. What the fuck does that mean? Of course he don't. Look, listen, it's three kind of people that will tell you the truth: a child, an angry person, and a drunk man. Now, he just told you that he got a whole nother family. He just told you that. He didn't mean to tell you that, but the alcohol made him tell you that. So he probably got a wife, probably got kids. You don't know about none of this. At least you don't want to know. Then again, this might be beneficial to him, because at least he's not a boring guy. At least you got some excitement. At least you got some excitement, even though, he just told you he living a double life. Now she goes to say, when he's drunk, he tells me I do more for my kid, and I'm the reason why he drinks. Well, ladies, I told you this is how it normally goes when you when you decide to get in a relationship, and you got kids, and you have a guy, he becomes a stepdad. This is normally what happens. He starts to feel neglected. deep down inside, he don't want to tell you, but he starts to create envy towards you and the children. That's why he don't treat your kids well, and this is why he decides after a period of time to go get him a side chick and cheat on you because you're not giving him the time. Those are somebody else's children, and he just feel like an outsider in his own house. Man, y'all go watch the video. Man, I got like a quite a few videos on YouTube about the stepdad, and I would encourage you to watch those videos. You will learn. And although it may seem harsh, it's the truth. It's the truth. It's nothing but the truth. Being a step parent is very, very sophisticated. It's very sophisticated. It's sophisticated from the step parent to the child, the step parent to the wife or the husband. It's a very difficult thing. Now, he goes on to say that he told me I'm a narcissist. I caught him on a dating site, and he told me I'm seeing things. Now let me get this straight. This guy, he already told you that he's living a double life when he was drunk. That's involving you. Now he has a whole nother family and you, and he's looking for a side chick. Obviously, because he's on a dating site. And this happens more than you think, man. This happens more than you think. Guys, it's to the point where we have so much access with no accountability, no consequences, until it's just get on a dating site, meet as many people as you can, live the life that you think you want, and it really amounts up to nothing. It really amounts up to nothing. You got so many choices until you don't have any choices. You don't work at nothing. I mean, if you decide to be with somebody, decide to start dating or decide to get in a relationship, it's no effort put. It's no real work. It's only work as long as things are going good. You're having fun. Then after that, when things get hard, it's over. Let me go find another person. Well, no, I'll find 3, 4, 5 people, and hopefully, out of all of those choices, I'll at least find one. I'll at least find one in the bunch. He makes me believe I'm crazy and like I'm at fault. When I go to my family, he will call me nonstop just to hear who's there. I don't know what to do. Should have never got involved with this bullshit in the first place. And you know damn well he ain't just started drinking. And you know he don't like to work. But now you want everybody to feel sorry for you, condemn all men and assure you that it's not your fault, even though, this is only one side of the story. It sounds like it's lack of accountability. I ain't finna even get mad at the guy. The guy, it ain't his fault because he just want to be a bum. He don't want to take responsibility. He ain't just started drinking. He been doing that. And he didn't want to work, all that stuff. I don't even get, just don't be dealing with bums. I mean, you're going to be bored, lady. That's it. If you want a good man, you're going to be bored. If you want to build a business, you're going to have to stop going out to clubs. You're going to have to stop going all over the place. You're going to have to, it's a lonely world being an entrepreneur if that's what you want. It's a lonely world trying to finish your college degree, graduates, doctorate. It's a lonely world trying to build something, period. It's a lonely world. You have to sacrifice. So in a relationship, you're going to have to sacrifice. You either want to have a whole bunch of excitement because positive excitement don't register like positive and negative excitement. Women like to go up and down, up and down. They like to go down and have bad times. And if you keep her up having good time, she's only going to take that for granted and go find somebody. They're not going to be satisfied until they find somebody and then love them, treat them bad. Then you can have makeup sex. then treat them bad, then have makeup say, they're not satisfied. You're not satisfied until you're going through something like that, until you have a dude like that. Those are the guys that women stay with the longest. That's why when they get in their 40s, they get in their 50s, you can hear these long drawn stories about, oh, he treated me so bad. I ain't never getting married. I'm not gonna know a guy. If he wants to, if he wants to be together, we gonna have to do this 50-50. I'm never moving in. I'm never doing this. I'm never doing that. Guys, it's a wreck. It is a wreck. Man, I've heard guys so many times, and I'm almost starting to get on this train. It's starting to say, man, don't date women over 25 because it's just too much drama. It's too many bad, broken, and torn up relationships. And once you experience that, ladies, there's no way you can go back. You cannot go back from an experience, period. That's it. You've experienced it. And now you're going to try to combat it by trying not to go back through it. You're going to combat it by trying not to go back through it. And you can't undo experiences. That's just how it is. So once these women get in their 30s and 40s, 40s and 50s, it's difficult. It's difficult because then that's where they want a lot of control. They got to have the control. I need the control. That's why the 50-50. It's no setback and I'm going to let the man be the man. Hey, you can talk all that. Oh, yeah, I can submit to my man. No, you want. And I had a woman tell me this too, guys. It is, well, I'll submit as long as I see him making the right decisions. Well, who in the hell make the right decisions all the time? Who make decisions all the time, the right decision? Nobody. Absolutely nobody makes the right decision. The point of building something, you're going to make the wrong decision. Now, whether you do it intentionally or not, you're going to make the wrong decision. As a woman, you have to be able to say, even though you made the wrong decision, now we got to start over. I'm willing to start over with you. But women don't like to start all over. Now, they'll stay with you long as you're building. They ain't finna start all over with you, partner. Once you hit the bottom, they're going to say, oh, man, I told you shouldn't did that. You should have been listening to me. You stupid. You this, you that. And see, it's hard for a lot of guys to pull themselves up out of that ditch once they hit the rock bottom, man. It's hard because it's hard starting over. It's hard, and the hardest part is just believing in yourself again. Hardest part is just looking at yourself in the mirror and say, damn, man, I got to do this all over again. And a lot of time when you do it all over again, it's better than it was the first time. You learn a lot. Because ain't nobody, man, if you gonna try to accomplish extraordinary things, guys, you have to take extraordinary risk, period. If you don't take extraordinary risk, you ain't gonna get extraordinary things. Shout out to Honey, guys. Shout out to Honey. If you don't take extraordinary risk, you're not finna get extraordinary things. It's just like that. And a lot of time, women are not gonna stick with you all the way through. They're not. It's point blank. Every once in a while, you'll find one to say, you know what? I believe in you, even though you made a bad decision. You made the wrong decision. Because you can make a bunch of decisions, and see, that's what women don't understand is men are under a lot of responsible guys that really care about taking care of their responsibility, guys that really go out every day on the battlefield and battle to try to get the best house, the best car, the best woman, the most money, take care of their children, give the best opportunity to their kids. That's a battle. It's pressure. It's pressure. That's why you get a boring guy. Because when he get home, it's a lot of pressure he's under. He wants to come home and be relieved from the pressure, the battlefield. He wants to be relieved from the battlefield. He wants to have that relief, guys. And see, that's why I don't know why women would ever want to be in the position as a man. Because, man, you don't want to be out here on all that. But you know what, man? This is just straight lack of accountability on her part. You know, hardworking men. You know, she probably don't want the hardworking men, and that's the guy that's going to treat her the right way. As in most, it's way more hardworking guys, way more good guys than it is bad guys. Guys, ladies, if it was that many bad guys, and man, we couldn't live in this world. Period. We couldn't. That's just like when they say the ghetto is just all bad. Man, even though it's the ghetto, it's hardworking people that's living in the hood in some of the worst neighborhoods. 85% of the worst neighborhoods are hardworking people. Are hardworking people. 80% of them is hardworking people. It's just the 20%. It's just the 20% that makes the neighborhood bad. Most guys are good guys. Women just don't want those guys. They're not all bad guys. But all I can tell you, man, is sweetheart, it's best for you to just go ahead and be willing to accept the consequences. You're in this situation. I'm pretty sure you're emotionally attached to this situation. It's probably going to be super hard for you to get out of this situation because he's basically clawed his way into your soul. That's why you asking me what to do about it. The only thing I can tell you to combat yourself, and hopefully young ladies will take heed to this, is just don't get yourself involved in this. Guys seem nice, they seem exciting, they seem fun, but hey, don't get yourself involved if you don't want to suffer long-term consequences. That's just the way it's gonna be. Just move on. All right, guys, I think we put a nail in this coffin right here. Salute to the free crowd. Salute to the free crowd. Y'all enjoy the rest of your evening. Don't be afraid to like, share, and subscribe. Leave a comment. Let me know what y'all think about this thing. And until next time, I'm out.